Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Nigeria has not been this divided in history, and it looks as if every ethnic group is now, or every ethnic group leader is now speaking on behalf of their ethnicity, and to see how it can get the biggest share. Look at what is happening in PIB bill. Look at what is happening in Northeast. Everybody is screaming banditry. They should look that way. Everybody's asking for that which is beneficial to them. And Ohaneze Ndigbo have decided to look also into South. Southeast is already not just feeling marginalized, but you can practically test the marginalization. As you speak, Ohaneze Ndigbo is beginning to react, is beginning to talk, and they're calling out so many persons. Don't forget, just in recent past, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now in detention awaiting trial. A whole lot of this is going to be rammed into one. But before we go into the newspaper to find out what is going on in the Southeast over the calling out of their elites, we like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the Apex Igbo Sociocultural Organization Ohaneze Ndigbo has maintained that dialogue and justice remain the panacea to restoring peace in the southeast region of Nigeria. The Igbo group reiterates its unequivocal condemnation of violence and bloodshed in the southeast, which is stated had led to several extrajudicial killings of innocent citizens by security agents, and as well as nefarious attacks on security formations across the zone. In a press statement on Friday, the engineer Chidi Ibe led Ohaneze Ndigbo. Please, just a quick one. Don't forget that there are two fractions to Ohaneze Ndigbo. One is the Chidi Ibe led Ohaneze. Then there's another one that's Prof Obiozo. Both of them all bear Ohaneze Ndigbo. So sometimes one could be credited to this and the other one could be credited to the other one. But this one now is for Chidi Ibe. Chidibe-led Ohaneze Ndigbo berated the governors of the Southeast Zone for alleged exclusion of Biafran agitators who are being perceived by the President Muhammad Buhari-led federal government as enemies. We have bandits. They're having a free will, but right now, Biafran agitators are actually having it very hot. Let's continue anyway. The highest sociocultural body particularly lampooned Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State and accused him of being economical with the truth on the worsening security situation in the state, which it further posited is the epicenter of insecurity in the southeast. According to Ohaneze, the attack on Imo State Police Headquarters and the Owerri Correctional Facility for over 3 hours without any iota of resistance from security forces and security installations stationed within that location smacks of foul play, more so when the DSS reportedly alerted the governor of the impending attack severally. The fact that the governors failed to condemn the ongoing Imo massacre is very unfortunate and a betrayal of their oath of office as chief security officers of their state. The Igbo organization stressed that in the face of the current insecurity in the Southeast Zone, Ndigbo must unite and shun partisan considerations in order to tackle the monster that had already threatened the peaceful coexistence of the people in the region. The statement partly said, such unprecedented bloodshed is desecrated and desecration of Ali Igbo, a land of peace that traditionally abhors bloodshed. As such, we call on all our religious leaders to prepare for the Igbo Day of Atonement, to hold on a day Ohaneze Ndigbo has set aside for national prayers and supplication to God in atonement for the desecration of Ali Igbo with bloodshed and to seek his divine intervention for restoration of peace in our land. Ohaneze Ndigbo stands with the Igbo masses, the commoners, and those in the street, not the big bogus and the oppressors. Also, we have started reaching out to all Biafran groups such as Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, MASOB, Biafra Customary Government, BCG, and so on and so forth, to get their much valued input towards solving the security challenges in the region. That quickly reminds me of what is going on between the war tussle between Senator Yinaya Baribe and Honorable Minister of Drainage of Lagos. I think that should be Honorable Joy Bokwe. Both of them are Igbo illustrious sons. Both of them are actually poles apart. All right. This whole statement being made by Ohaneze Ndigbo, led by Ibe. Ibe led Ohaneze Ndigbo. It clearly reminds me of what is going on. Ina Barebe, the senator representing Abia State, will say something. Joy Boko will just speak that statement and counter it. Sometimes Ina Barebe just saying generally for the Ndibos. Joy Boko will just speak that statement and begin to look. When he said something, I think it all began with when Barebe wore Onye Dot. That's a proudly Dot Nation, a polo, a crested branded T-shirt, and Joe Boko got really vexed. Why should you be bigot? Why should you be wearing on your adult shirt and all that? Said quite a lot of things. And in the usual way for Baby, actually didn't even pay much attention, continued with it. And a lot of persons were just saying, another statement was credited to Baby, and Joe Boko just picked it up. Something about, I think that has to do with the fact that I think in summary, that statement has to do with Onya, meaning do not let your brother go, or do not leave your brother to his faith. Extend hands of fellowship, and that actually surrounds Mazen Namdekano's issue and all that. So look, I may not. The whole essence is the Igbo should not be marginalized. That's what Barry was trying to summarize, but J-Book wasn't letting slide at all. But in all, what I'm trying to bring out is the fact that an Igbo man is also antagonized an Igbo man. All right, you barely would hear that from the northern counterparts. They rarely come on. I don't know if they do it in private, but they rarely come on and openly antagonize themselves. Look at banditry eating up the whole of the the whole of the north. If it's not banditry, it's kidnapping. Kaduna State, as we speak right now, they rarely go to school. The schools have to be shut down because these bandits are just having fun picking up kids. They have fun kidnap, and they will even have their front and the boldness to say, please, better bring us the bags of rice people gave is not enough. You better give us rice that we used to feed these your children, else they will not make it in our custody. Such boldness, and several Sh0cking have told Nigerians who care to listen that the federal government and the government they know where the bandits are. You now begin to hear things like this, and even though instead of them condemning in both apart from the Kaduna governor, who is very bold in his condemnation over it, the others are saying let's negotiate with them, and the more they're negotiating, the more the industry is moving to permanent sites. Banditry now is an industry in the north, which is supposed to be frowned out and condemned in every true sense of the word, but it has become something that's becoming norm, and that's almost becoming a mainstream income for miscreants in the north. And this is what we are saying. Despite what is going on there, you don't see them come hard on one another, on each other. They still find a way around, still playing down on what is very terrible. I expected something much, much, much more better from the southern part of the country. But that's what we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in the comment section, please. What's your take on this fraction of Ohaneze Ndigbo saying that the southern leaders, southeastern leaders, needs to rise up, and inculcate and unite both the Biafran agitators and the Ndigbo generally for a better and peaceful